welcome back.
Welcome back to
Sick.
See you next Tuesday.
And it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, everyone's favorite day of the week.
It is Tuesday. It's certainly my favorite day of the week.
I was born on a Tuesday. Did you know that?
I was born on a Thursday, I think. So you were born to be a see you next Tuesday.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. Many wouldn't, but I'm going to take it.
As an Australian, you have to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there has been some news that has been dropped. Crazy news.
Yeah, we had to make a podcast immediately because
and
it's fresh off the presses.
It's fresh off the press, and honestly, we are two of the most excited people for this.
Absolutely. Maybe two of the early excited people, because I've seen some negative reactions.
Might be. Really?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
From Karma.
Oh, okay, well, that doesn't count.
No, and other people, One of them was from the mouth of Miss Karma Mainhooch.
Well, she needs to lighten up, because
Lighten
this
your
is
load,
big
baby.
news.
It is big news.
If you hadn't heard,
Where have you been?
That's all true. Where have you been? But also, there is going to be a live action Sims movie.
Insane.
Based off of the incredible, iconic, time never ending Sims game.
Amen.
That has been around since the 90s.
That's actually crazy.
2000. I think 2000 is when it first came out.
Okay, it gives that, like, early Sims gives that era for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out February 4th, 2000.
Whoa, 10 days before your mom's birthday.
It was.
That's crazy.
So it has been around for over 2 decades.
Yeah.
It's
so have we.
legally allowed to drink.
Oh my god, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So The Sims is now getting a live action film. And to make things even better, Annabel, who's producing this movie?
Miss Queen of the Screen, Margot Robbie.
Queen of
Adaptation.
I was going to say toy to movie.
Yeah, I think she's kind of cornered that market.
Yeah.
Is
so
she producing
Margot
the
Robbie,
Lena Dunham Polly Pocket movie?
The way I wouldn't be surprised.
That feels on brand. Women supporting toys.
She is producing it, and the writer of it is Kate Herron, who in terms of film has not done a lot.
Okay.
However,
Little play?
She has written quite a lot of television.
Oh, okay.
I'll name a few things. She directed 4 episodes of Sex Education.
Love Sex Education.
She directed and produced the entirety of Loki, the TV show.
The Marvel.
Yeah.
Yep.
She wrote an episode of Doctor Who.
Oh, which one? I've never seen it.
I think it's coming out. I don't think it's out yet.
Okay, so it's not David Tennant era.
And she is also directing season 2 of The Last of Us.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so a filmography.
So, yes, she's got quite a few credits to her name.
And I think she's just going to keep building now that she's nabbed Sims.
I was going to say, she's like on a roll, I think.
Absolutely.
But this is her first film that she's co-writing it, and I believe she's also directing it.
Lovely. Do we know who the other writer is?
Brian Redman, who she had collaborated with for Doctor Who.
Okay, I'll allow it. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know who he is. He also does not have a Wikipedia page.
Okay, a star on the rise, an up-and-comer.
Brianny? Brianny? Oh, it's a woman. I'm
Brienne?
so sorry. No. Brianny?
Brianny?
Briony. Briony Redman.
All right. Is it like Irish?
She's English.
Okay.
She has done a lot of short films with Kate Herron, and she also is a stand-up comedian, I believe.
Okay, so this film has the potential to be funny.
I mean, if you're going to adapt a Sims movie, I would hope that it's going to be a little bit of comedy.
Can you imagine it's a hard-hitting drama?
That's the thing.
A thriller?
I feel like there's two routes that this movie could go in terms of plot, you know?
For sure.
You've got the standard, like, somebody's controlling my life, like comedy.
Yeah.
Like, new characters, it's just going to be like, oh my God, there's somebody that's doing, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, God above that is, like, which I feel like, as Margot Robbie, that might be the route they take.
I think so too. Also, like, do you remember that meme that was going around ages ago when it was like, I think it was on Tumblr, so it maybe you might not have seen it, but it was like, when you walk into a room and forget what happened, it's just the person who's playing with you on Sims canceled your action.
I have seen that meme, and I feel like that's definitely what they're gonna probably do with this movie.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like a funny, like, comedic thriller-ish.
That could be fun.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the other obvious route is there is so much lore that has already been created by The Sims.
Yeah.
It's like never ending. Like, they could probably write multiple history books on things that have, like, they've created within the world.
100%. Well, a fan made an unofficial Simlish language book.
Exactly. There's a whole language,
which it has to be in Simlish. Best foreign language film, Oscars 2025. I'm so serious.
That would be incredible.
That would be iconic.
I personally, this might be an unpopular opinion. I would love to see the Sims movie be the characters we know and love in a similar sort of, like, story as to what has already been written in the game.
No, okay, yeah, no, I fully agree. Yeah, I don't think that's unpopular.
Yeah. I feel like most people want it to be more of the, like, there's somebody controlling me.
Oh, okay.
I kind of don't want that at all.
Okay.
I don't want that to be an aspect of the movie. I want it to fully be set in the world. I want it to be in the world of The Sims, not so much somebody's controlling me.
I agree, because, like, we have, like, that's kind of, like, a lot of Barbie was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, someone in the real world's feeling emotions. Now I'm feeling the emotions because someone's playing with me. We've had Toy Story even. We've had, like, that kind of vibe.
Don't worry, darling.
I was gonna, like, honestly, when you were saying someone's controlling me, I was like, yeah, Florence and Harry have got that market cornered.
Yeah. I don't want that.
So I agree.
I want to see what was already created. So
especially as fans.
Yes, because there's just so much that I want to see.
Yeah.
That I just know they won't get everything. This could be like, they could do so many movies off of The Sims. Like, so many.
And do you think it's going to be, I don't know if it's been announced, but do you think it's going to be, like, live action? Or do you think it's going to be animated with voices?
I'm praying it's live action.
I'm also praying it's live action. It actually didn't occur to me until just now that it very much could be animated.
I don't believe they ever said.
They didn't.
I would be
stipulating in the comments. I guess if it's animated, it has a better shot at winning an Oscar. If they're going for that.
That's true. The only issue I have with it is
we can play The Sims
is
ourselves.
Already animated. Yeah.
I don't need to see that. I can play that and I can write my own story and it will be the exact story that I want.
I personally don't think that Margot Robbie would be producing an animated film.
I hope not.
So that's just something. I also don't think she ever has.
I don't think she has either, to my knowledge. I did an assignment once on a production company, and as of 2022, no, she hadn't. So
I personally think it'll be live action.
I hope so.
Just generally, because I feel like there could be so much from The Sims. Like, they could create, like, sitcoms that are, like, set in the world of The Sims.
Like, in this movie?
Like, I think that this movie could just set up the future of so much.
I agree. I've kind of been waiting for this my whole life. I can't lie. I said it a little while ago. I was like, where the hell's a Sims movie?
You said it, like, the day before they announced it, the night before.
So I'm not going to lie. I think I did this.
Thank you so much for doing this for us.
You're so welcome. There's someone controlling them and it's me.
And you're controlling Margot Robbie, actually.
Yeah, 100%. Australians just kind of have that spiritual connection that nobody else could possibly understand.
I literally, I can't believe it's taken over 2 decades for them to actually make a Sims movie.
Agreed.
Fun fact, in oh my gosh, like 2008, there was like a Funny or Die skit.
Oh.
That was like a horror movie trailer for The Sims.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, because, you know, like obviously as like the player, you love to like find unique ways to kill the Sims.
Yeah.
And
100%.
It was just like a real life, like a couple in like a hot tub, and suddenly like the steps disappear and like they're getting all terrified.
Wait,
and it was like
so
a
funny.
horror movie.
I think it could be so funny if they did make it like a horror comedy, but like lent into the horror and it took itself very seriously. I think that could be funny.
That would be. That's the thing is there's so many things you could do.
There's so many avenues you could
create a whole world
for sure.
But the thing is, I feel like in terms of catering to like players, it would be smarter for them to do a whole somebody's controlling me storyline.
That is true.
Because not everybody knows the lore.
100%. Yeah.
So,
and then they could just put in like Easter eggs
knows.
for fans or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like that's what's going to end up happening.
Me too. Or even if they like did both, they like lived in the world of The Sims as we know it, written as we know it, kind of followed the storylines and the family structure and whatever, and then it turned out someone was controlling them.
That would be really good. Like the whole movie, and then the end is like a whoa.
Yeah, or like one person, which is like the lead I'm feeling as a created sim.
Yep, it's gonna be somebody new.
Yeah, and they find out someone's controlling them, and the rest of them just like follow a script every day and whatever, and you know.
That'd be kind of fun too. I like that.
I think I did write that play in high school. I can't lie. But I'm happy to see it on the big screen, you know?
I was gonna say, just submit your script. I think they'd love it.
Margot, I'm pitching. I'm here.
I think I'd be okay with that. I feel like you're right. It will be a created sim that like leads the whole thing.
Also, because like as they discover stuff, we discover stuff. You know, a little audience surrogate situation.
It'd be fun for them to then insert the players, or the characters we all know and love, as like side characters, cameos, something along those lines.
Yeah.
They definitely would have to.
100%. I also want like I don't know how they would do it, but like can they like represent like build mode? Can we like see the creation of a house?
That's the other thing is like same with like the create a sim aspect. Like I would love for them to somehow implement that as like something.
Ew, like I don't like this. I really hope they don't go with this idea, but it could be like we start in the real world, there's someone playing it, they like create the sim.
If they do that, I will walk out of that
I'll kill
theater.
myself. I will never leave the theater because I'll be dead.
I am not creative enough, I think, to write this movie because there's so many ways to do it and there's so many wrong ways to do it.
100%.
And I'm excited to see what they do, and I trust Margot Robbie with my life.
Oh, absolutely. Hit me with a train and I'd say thank you, babe. Like do whatever you want.
I think she will give us nothing short of wonderful.
I agree.
Because it's gonna be. She knows what she's doing. I mean, we all saw Barbie. So.
We all saw Barbie. So this
and
also will be sound.
If we're thinking like Lucky Chap, we've seen Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, we have.
Like, we know that she will create a successful movie.
I agree. I also, something you said before sparked a question.
Yeah.
What was the most creative way that you used to try and kill your sim?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Or not even
I'm not
creative.
Gonna lie.
Like,
that was never what I really did in The Sims.
Wow.
And so, as you mostly know, I was big on Sims 1. Like that was my main game version that I played. And I don't believe there were too many even creative ways to kill a sim.
Right, you were limited.
In The Sims 1.
Yeah.
The only ones that I vividly remember are, you know, the stove.
Classic.
And obviously the pool.
Yeah.
Or just like trapping them in a room with no walls or
okay,
anything.
So like that was mine.
I mean.
I trapped them in a wall and there were no windows and doors, and then I'd speed up time and then just watch them deteriorate.
Just lose everything.
Oxygen gone, shrivel.
Yeah. But now that we have The Sims 4, there are like so many ways to die.
Dumb ways to die, but it's Sims. Yeah.
That'd be iconic.
It would be.
In the same vein, but in quite the opposite vein, is I would love to see like the woohoo.
I need to see a woohoo because, oh my God, at a sleepover in 2009 was when I first discovered The Sims. Emily Ebbs, shout out. Thank you so much. That's when EA Games was brought into my life. And we all thought that we were being like so scandalous, like making The Sims woohoo.
Oh my God.
I remember
no,
like if someone caught us right now, we're insane.
I'm like, they're under the covers in the bed. I'm like,
they had the little like sensor part for people's like genitals, and I was like, oh my God, this is great. This is porn.
No, literally, I thought it was so saucy as a kid.
The flat like rose petals.
Yep.
Insane.
And same with The Sims 4. There is like an insane amount of new ways to woohoo.
Whoa.
So I would love to see somehow with like the fast moving relationships and fast aging. I feel like that's something we could do.
Oh my God, you're right. Like totally just like play with the concept of time. What if we like kill a Sim, start again? Like, I don't know.
If the Grim Reaper is not in...
Wait, we should have cast the
Grim movie.
Reaper. Yeah.
I know.
The Grim Reaper needs to be in it.
Speaking of what you just said, which we haven't even mentioned, the whole reason we're doing this podcast episode is we took some of the most iconic characters from all of the Sims games.
A lot of them. Definitely 2 to 4.
Definitely, like, I don't know about all of them.
Yeah.
But the most iconic characters that we could think of, and we fan casted these characters.
We did. And Margot, if you're watching, which I know you are, take notes. So we're watching.
Yeah, we would love to see some of these people play.
This is our professional pitch. We know we're right.
And Annabelle and I know a lot of actors, like a lot of actors.
Like we go nuts in an actor trivia night, you know?
We really do. We know the ins and the outs. So
Cinephile game, we have cornered, covered.
Don't even talk about that game.
Yeah.
You will lose.
Insane. We have like this weird shorthand when like we know everyone in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Not personally,
we really
unfortunately.
Yet.
But we've got them all memorized.
We do. And so
Cataloged.
when we say that these are the people we believe should play these roles, we are not kidding.
Absolutely not.
Because there's a huge pool of people we could have chosen. Yeah. And we chose these people.
And we're also very big Sims fans.
Yes.
This is coming from a place of Sim love.
I watch Sims gameplay every single day of my life. I kid you not.
And
I
give them a shout out.
Watched it. I watch Lil Simsy.
We love Lil Simsy. Kayla.
We love Lil Simsy. Kayla Sims.
Oh, isn't she getting married again or something?
She got married previously because her husband's from the UK. I believe they got married during COVID.
I didn't know he was from the UK.
He's English.
Oh.
But they got married during COVID, and they never got to have a like proper marriage. So they are fully going out and doing it all again.
That's
also
so
on top of that,
cute.
Her cat just got cancer. She was
so
talking about
sad.
it in the episode
Really?
that I just watched. Yeah,
I saw the
She
little
didn't
the YouTube. And you know how you can do like the discussion thing, like the posts on YouTube now? Like I read every single word out to you aloud. I'm very
It's
sad
crazy because she didn't seem very upset about it, but I know she's very
100%.
clearly devastated.
But the vet said
she
that
put
it's
on-
looking good.
Yeah. And it was funny. She found out about it apparently on stream.
Really?
She thought everything was going to be okay. So she like muted herself and turned off her camera and then got the call from the vet, answered it, and then had to go back on stream and be like, okay, guys, I have to go.
Oh my God. Kayla. That's so
horrible.
sad. I'm rooting.
I know. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. But
Manifesting.
love Lil Simsy. We are big Lil Simsy girls.
Big Lil Simsy girls.
And on top of that, we are
She also
big
loves
Lil
Mean Girls.
Simsies. Lil Simsies.
Lil Simsies. Lil Simsy 1 and Lil Simsy 2.
Is not their name. We also call them Lil Twinsies because they're twins.
They're twins.
But their real names are Karen and Connie, and they are quite literally the greatest builders in The Sims you will ever see.
Oh my God. They're the best interior decorators I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to interior decorate my future house.
I
need
always
Kayla
say
to build
this.
it, and I need them
Yep.
to decorate it.
Kayla can build my house. I'm going to get next apartment I get. I'm going to send a shell of it to the little twinsies. And I'm going to be like, can you please decorate this? What do I do?
Yeah. That's
I
incredible.
love the little twinsies.
Love the little twinsies.
So we are, not only do we watch, but we also play. We are big. You were a Sims 3?
Absolutely. I was a Sims 3 girly. I also would like to just put it out there. Dan and Phil Games. I watched every single Sims upload. I also watched the little Zalfie Sims for a while, but Zoe and Alfie Sims were really boring. But Dill Halter, I followed his entire Sims journey.
Wow. Oh my god, Dill as in Dan and Phil.
And Halter as in Hal and Lester.
Oh, I didn't know
so
their last
the Sim
names,
is literally their
so-
ship name. They've actually, like, now that they've come back on and they've accepted their gayness, they really lean into the homosexuality of their Sim.
Do they still play The Sims?
They stopped for, like, I want to say 5-6 years, and now they're back.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. I don't believe you.
No, okay. I was actually like, I was having like a hiccup while I said that, so that's why it came out like that.
I was like, that's the most disingenuous thing I've ever had.
I was trying so hard to like not make it like super like.
Well, thank you so much for holding back.
But no, that is exciting because I love The Sims.
I think you'd honestly enjoy this Sim play. I know you don't like Sim play normally. I know you like the build mode.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But I think if you were
sometimes I was gonna say, sometimes I watch Kayla in her little build mode.
That's so cute.
Or not her build mode, her like playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does like the like legacy challenge where like as they grow up, she takes care of the kids and then the kids grow up and she's gone through like 6 different generations or something like that.
Oh my God.
I know. But so I could watch it. Maybe I'll give it a go.
I would highly recommend.
I know nothing about Dan and Phil, so
that's friends to lovers, secret lovers, and now I think they're just separated gays that live together.
They're not together anymore?
Well, they've never actually confirmed that they were ever together. But they both came out, and they also were like, we've been living together for 10 years.
Interesting. So maybe they were never together.
There was this.
But why would they be living together if they're not together anymore?
So there was this weird video that came out. It was a Valentine's Day video that was unlisted that one of them made to the other, and then the link got leaked. And everyone on Tumblr was like, oh my God, confirmed. And then they were like, ha 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 ha, it was a joke. And then they privated it, but it was very clearly not a joke.
That's crazy.
The fandom, PH fandom, went insane that day.
That's wild.
Right? And that's before either of them were out.
Wow.
And then they came out like 5 years later. So everyone's like, obviously they were together, but I don't know if they're together anymore.
That's some tea. Wow.
No, it's insane. Because they talk about like dating
crazy.
and stuff. So I'm like, clearly it was a clean breakup or something.
But maybe they're just saying that to like throw you off their scent. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to be like
also,
fetishized.
Like, if they were like publicly together, then it would put their actual relationship in the spotlight more so than just them as people. So it could make it a little more difficult. I don't know. I could see them lying about it.
Also because there's so much like disgusting fan fiction about them out there. So if they did actually confirm it, people would
10
lose
times
their...
worse.
Oh my God. The hat fic, for anyone who knows, is the most revolting thing I've ever read in my life. That's all I'm going to say.
I hope the author's listening.
Okay, no, like literally take that to heart and never write again. Like it scarred me at like 15. I'm so like, I'm not going to talk about what happens in it. Google it. It involves an animal death and sex. Like that's all you need to know. It's crazy.
I'm so good. I don't want to.
Don't ever read it. I'm just like kinky derogatory. Anyway.
Oh my God. Anyway, let's should we move into what we want to, so what this whole thing is about?
Absolutely.
Should we move into our casting?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we picked 5 of the characters from the actual Sims games that we would love to see in the game.
Yes.
And those are, take it away.
Okay. All 5? Just read the character names?
Yeah, give it a go.
Okay, here's our little list. Eliza Pancakes. Bella Goth, Nancy Landgrab, Jeffrey Landgrab. Now, how do you say this? Bonahilda?
Don Lothario. Oh, Bonehilda. I didn't even do Bonehilda.
Oh, really?
I completely forgot about Bonehilda.
That's okay. That could be a little.
That's okay.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was like Bonahilda. But I know clearly it's like bone because like skeleton. Yeah. And Don Lothario.
Yeah. So I don't even know if Bonehilda is in Sims 4. I'm fake fan.
I think when I Googled it, she is in Sims 4, but I could be lying.
But I completely forgot to do her. I didn't even write her down.
I can't lie. I struggled with her. I actually cast someone mentally from the new school, but I was struggling with celebrities.
That's a hard one, honestly, because I'm sitting here, like, as you were saying it, I was like trying to think of who, like, off the top of my head, who I would do, and
I
I'm
picked
struggling.
someone who played a maid in Blithe Spirit and wears a lot of skull clothes in their free
my
time.
gosh,
So really, my mind just made the connection instantly.
So funny.
Nico, shout
I
out.
say we start with the land grabs.
Let's start with the land grabs.
So, for some context, the land grabs, from memory, they just sort of like own a lot.
They grab a lot of land, one could say.
They're a very wealthy family.
Very wealthy. And how'd they get that way, Ben?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I know that Nancy's involved in a lot of crime.
Is she?
Yes.
Okay.
She's like sneaky.
Yes. Okay.
She's
I did know
sneaky. She's like into criminal activity. So I'm like, is that how they have their money? Are they like money laundering?
Yeah, maybe.
It's giving that kind of vibe.
Something about it though is Nancy and Jeffrey, the husband and wife,
yes,
are very like polar opposites.
Opposites.
So like they might be involved in like money laundering, but that does not seem like something that Jeffrey Landgrab would do. And Jeffrey Landgrab seems like a very like hardworking. He seems like an honest, hardworking man. You know,
absolutely. So, I have a theory.
Give it to me.
So Jeffrey's a little blue collar worker, but I think he might be a little simpleton. I think he might be a little dumb. So like, I think Nancy might have convinced him like, you work so hard at your job, like whatever you do, and you're earning all of this money. You're the breadwinner. And he's like, yeah, I am.
You know, you're so right.
But she's earning all of the money on the side nefariously.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So let's start with Jeffrey. I'll give some of his like traits and his aspiration that the game has given him.
Yes.
So he is considered domestic, family-oriented, outgoing, and good. Which is just like, you know, you're like honest man. He's just like, he loves his family.
An all-American family man.
Yeah, that's exactly how you would describe him. And his aspiration is a successful lineage aspiration. So he wants his kids to succeed.
That's beautiful. Maybe a family business situation.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
For the audio listeners, he is
hot.
Visually like a short little blonde man with glasses.
Yeah.
He's like an adult. And
he wears like a little blue plaid shirt.
He does.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you'll put pictures up for the video.
Absolutely. Pictures out the wazoo. Just try and stop me.
Yeah, no. It's going to be crazy.
I'm going to put nudes in.
Of who?
Watch and find out.
But who did you cast as this good, honest, working man?
Now, I am famously indecisive. So for all of these, I've cast about like 4 or 5 options.
I did not do that.
Depending just on what kind of movie we're going to make. Also on which Nancy we cast.
Can we talk about that actually?
Yes.
So 100%, the Nancy and Jeffrey are a pair.
We need to do a chemistry read. Like, I need to see it.
Yes. But also, because it's Margot Robbie and she just came off the Barbie high, I'm assuming that this is going to be something of good quality.
I agree too. Yeah, it's not going to be like a trashy kind of like...
Yeah, we're submitting this for Oscars is what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not going to be like a fun, trashy comedy. It's going to be like well made. It's going to be fun.
That's how I cast. I went for actors of higher caliber that I believe could take on the role and make it interesting and multifaceted and something that would be up for an Oscar versus just a trashy comedy.
Okay, so now you've said that, I definitely was feeling that vibe for the film, but some of my...
You went both ways?
I think some of my actors for some of the other people, you know what? Let's test them and put them in it and see if they pull through.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, so who did you put for Jeffrey?
For Jeffrey, my options are Paul Rudd. Now, he is not a blonde.
No.
Unfortunately. But I thought vibe-wise, he's so likable.
Yeah.
I think we need someone likable to play a Jeffrey.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that he would play the, like, loving dad well.
That's what I was really... I took that and I ran with it. I would just like to put it out there now. Jeffrey is the character that I struggled with the most.
I feel
Perhaps
like
apart
he's
from
the one
Bonehill.
that I'm also just least married to idea-wise.
Yes.
The other ones, I'm super happy with my answer. This one, I'm just sort of,
Yeah. So he was one of my options.
Okay.
In a similar kind of vein, Jason Bateman.
Okay, yeah, very similar.
Very
kind of
similar.
vein.
Stemming
Yeah.
from Jason Bateman, I guess, this would be a different Jeffrey land grab for sure, but connected by show, I put Michael Cera.
Interesting.
I would love to see Michael Cera, just in the movie in general.
I think I agree with that one the least.
Me?
I don't know if I can see that.
I think it would be an interesting. It would be like definitely like a more awkward take.
But the other
But
thing
I went
is,
with the wholesome,
I feel
like an Alan type Jeffrey.
he's a little young.
That's again. I was gonna
To
say it
play
depends who we
Jeffrey.
cast.
Because they have kids
They do.
as well.
Michael Cera has kids.
Yeah. I kind of went older for the.
No, I
actually
was
went,
mainly thinking
like
older.
50s.
Yeah, I
for
think
the
I
couple.
would. Paul Rudd.
Rudd's 50.
Yeah, Paul Rudd and Jason Bateman are in their
Jason Bateman's
50s,
older
right?
than that. Yeah, I think.
So that's where I was going to. That's why, again, I said, like, depending on what movie we're doing, depending on what age we want them to be, because on the Cinepedia page, they were talking about them, like, as young adults as well. Mm-hmm. So I was...
So if we're going to go throughout the lifeline.
Exactly. I'm just pitching options.
I feel like if I'm going to choose one from yours, I would probably pick Jason Bateman.
Okay. I also did have a fourth that I added when we were talking.
Who is it?
Jonathan Groff.
Oh, no.
I'd love
sorry.
to... Oh, what? Because he's gay? What? You saying
Why,
he can't
'cause
play
he's
he can't be a
blonde?
father?
Did you pick him because he's blonde?
Honestly, I was like, he could be blonde. He's like almost blonde.
Oh my gosh.
He played a little dad in Knock at the Cabin.
He did.
And he was wholesome in that. So I picked him.
Yeah, he was. But it was, yeah, okay, fine.
Thank
I'd
you.
still go Jason Bateman, I think.
Okay.
If I were going to pick somebody
Okay.
from yours. The person that I cast, and there are many different variations of this man. I'm going one specific route because the other one I feel like doesn't fit.
Tell me.
But I picked Simon Pegg.
Okay.
I'm thinking Simon Pegg with an American accent.
I can't imagine Sims not being American.
No,
Because
they
it's
need to
very
be
much
American,
like
I'm
picture
sorry.
perfect Pleasantville American cookie cutter
Yeah,
life.
it's gonna be like
suburbia.
that. Yeah.
And America invented that.
I also can't picture them not American. And so
Yeah.
I went Simon Pegg with an American accent. I'm thinking in the vein of like Man Up Simon Pegg.
Gotcha. No, I can see
Like-
that.
Yeah.
I love
That's
Simon Pegg.
who I was going for.
Yeah.
So that's who I picked for Jeffrey Landgraf. And he's blonde. So
He is blonde. That is true. You've really got it. Like, I was struggling so much just because I was like, blonde, wholesome men.
yeah.
I don't think there are any.
Ryan Gosling.
I did that, but I was like, he's too hot.
I was gonna say he can't play Jeffrey.
Put him in a
I'm
plaid
so
shirt
sorry.
and that looks wrong.
Yeah, no.
No.
But in the same, so as his other half, we have Nancy
we have
Landgraf.
Nancy.
She is like this sexy
Bombshell.
mama.
Blue
She's got
eyeshadow.
full face.
Yeah.
Perfect hair. She looks
Little
great.
blondie as well. Two blonde land grabs.
Yes, two blondes. I will read her traits and her aspirations. She is considered ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
She's a snob.
Yeah, she is.
She's materialistic.
Uh-huh.
And her aspiration is fabulously wealthy,
Ooh.
which they have probably succeeded at.
Absolutely. And I saw something that was like, she's cunning. She's a criminal.
Yes, I could see it. I believe that.
I
feel
think
like
one
that's
of
a
her
good
traits is like the
theory.
criminal trait or something.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
She's iconic, you know?
I love her.
And she's so much more interesting than Jeffrey.
Absolutely. That's why she was more fun to cast.
Which is why it's going to be a little harder, I feel like, to put both of them in this game, because who even wants Jeffrey? But we've got Nancy.
Yeah, we do.
But I won't lie, I'm so happy with my choice.
Okay,
of
I'm excited to hear your
Nancy.
choice because I've got about 6.
Oh my god, I did not go that in depth with
Okay,
this.
I mean, mine's not even in depth. I think that's why. I think it's like, you know what? Mine is like, these are the people I'm going to bring into the room.
Okay,
I'm
you're
the
gonna have them
casting
all do a
director, and
read?
these are the options that I'm
Yeah.
presenting.
Okay, see,
These are the
mine
top
was sort of
you.
Mine, they already did the room. We've already
Right.
called them all in, and
Okay.
I've already read them all, and then I just selected my top
Your top
choice
pick.
from those people.
That's good. Okay. We're at different stages of the casting process, and that's
We
okay.
are, yeah. Exactly.
So, my option number 1, I put these as a slash because I'm like, they would kind of give the same energy in the role to me.
Okay.
Margot Robbie or Scarlett Johansson as my slash.
I love that. See, for some reason in my head, I just can't picture them that young. I can't picture Nancy that young.
That's why I put slashes as well, because I'm like, they're around the same age if we're casting her.
The younger
Yeah.
version of Nancy Landgrab. I see it though, because they both would absolutely slaughter.
Right.
Honestly, age up Scarlett a little bit, you totally could do it.
Right.
I feel like that would work. Who do we have do you have like an older position then?
I have a few. Oh, also, just like one of the photos I looked at, I think it was the Sims 3 version. She looks exactly like January Jones.
Stop. I wouldn't cast January Jones, but I see it.
I'm not sold on January Jones as an actress, so I'm not putting her anywhere
Yeah.
near it. That's what I said. Looks wise January Jones, but I don't really think she can act. So we're not gonna have her in the
Okay.
film. Then I've got Elizabeth Banks.
That's such, oh my God. Love that one.
Thank you.
Love that one. That's so good.
Thank you so much.
100% Elizabeth Banks.
She's
could
fun.
totally
She's
do
got
it.
some edge. She's got comedy
She's got,
chops.
she can do that like snobby.
100%.
And she could give an Oscar-worthy performance.
And she's
for
blonde.
Sure. And she's blonde.
And she's blonde. And then I also just threw in another one, especially if we're casting Jason Bateman as her husband, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Right?
I like that too. I think
Thank
I
you.
would go with Elizabeth Banks from your
Elizabeth
your
Banks
list.
was my top pick. I can't lie.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna really like mine.
Okay, I'm excited.
I'm like, so this one, I just feel like this girl would absolutely slaughter, and I feel like she'd give us something that we've never seen her do before.
Ooh, okay, range.
And that's Christine Taylor.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
I was
thinking about her the other day.
She looks like Nancy
She does.
Landgrab.
She does.
And she can do that, like, I feel like high maintenance, like
Absolutely. She's
materialistic.
Well, yeah. I mean, was it inspired by your recently beginning to watch Search Party?
No,
Because in the first episode,
oh, she is in the first episode.
She does play that kind of character.
I've completely forgotten about Search Party until you just brought it up right now.
And that's
and I'm
heinously
so
offensive. Heinously offensive.
I forgot about it, and I haven't seen it since
I actually
we
need you to go
talked
back to it. I will hold you at gunpoint.
about it. And I literally was sitting here thinking, who is Christine Taylor in Search Party?
She's her snobby boss.
I remember.
Love Christine Taylor.
But she would kill as
She would
Nancy
kill.
Landgrab.
Kill. I agree. And she's blonde.
So I feel like those are some good contenders.
For sure.
I feel like, we've got Jason Bateman, Simon Pegg, Elizabeth Banks would slaughter Christine Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, what if in the film it's not consistently played by one person?
That'd be so funny, actually.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just have another idea for the film. Again, I think I would hate this, but the person playing it steps into the shoes of the character. And different players throughout, like, swap it. It's different actors. I don't know.
You're like fully pulling on these like super stereotypical like video game movie tropes.
Absolutely, I am.
And knowing Margot Robbie, I don't think she'll do that. I hope
Because
she
I think
doesn't.
that would be horrendous.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just
That's
throwing
so
things
funny,
into the room.
actually. Good.
I'm
We
throwing
need to
things
get
at the
the
wall
bad
and seeing
ideas
what
out
sticks.
first.
Exactly.
But let's move on to the next one. I think we should do Don Lothario.
Let's do Don Lothario.
So Don Lothario, for those who don't know, is sort of like a ladies' man.
He's a little Lothario.
He's a little Lothario. He's
Nominal
he's a-
determination,
he's-
one could say.
He's like a sexy man that just
But
wants
like
to
sleazy.
sleazy sexy man.
Yeah.
So his traits
Womanizer.
are self-assured,
Red flag.
non-committal, romantic,
Is this-
and alluring.
Yeah.
And his aspiration is the serial romantic aspiration.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about Don Lothario,
I know everything.
Yeah, you know everything about him.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What age did you find him at?
I put him in sort of, because he's supposed to be a young adult.
That's what I read as well. And to me, just like the sleaze of it all gives like 40s, 50s.
I put him in, well, that's not young adult. But
Exactly. That's why I was like, I
him-
disagree vibe-wise with the young adult, but it's fine. It's fine.
I put him in early 30s
Okay.
about.
Okay.
Because it gives somebody who, I feel like young, like 20s to mid 20s, that's sort of like okay. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like not have everything figured out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And be like in a committed relationship maybe. But I feel like he's done that. He's had his time and he's continuing to do it into
Agreed.
his like 30s.
That's why it just
So-
gave older to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I can see it. I put him at like early 30s about.
Okay. I've got different casting options. So
For ages.
yes. I also just have some pictures that could have worked if we made this film at a different time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
If we're casting like early 30s, I've got Antonio Cipriani, which most people won't know.
I don't even think I know who that is.
He is Renee Rapp's ex-boyfriend. He's mainly known for Broadway.
Oh.
He's in Jagged Little Pill.
Okay, is he gonna give us an Oscar though?
I mean, he's not going to be nominated for an Oscar, but he could be in the film.
He could be.
He's been nominated for a Tony.
He's also 23 years old.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot how young he was. That's actually he's 23.
Yeah, he was born in 2000.
That's actually not allowed. But I feel like he gives the vibe, okay? He gives the vibe.
Oh my god.
haven't-
I mean,
What?
yeah.
What?
okay.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I was just gonna say that like Renee's also like 24, so it makes
You know, when you say
sense.
that, it does make sense. Also, I think in my mind, because I'm like, he wronged her. He's who in the kitchen's about sleaze
Oh my
bag.
God.
So,
Could have at least shown me some.
yeah. He's also no, he's not who tattoos about.
Give me
about.
your next one.
Okay, so I guess he's vetoed. But this is like the 30s age appropriate one. Avon Jogia.
That's good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna give us an Oscar nominated performance.
That's what I
either,
meant.
but-
He is actually the actor I was talking about.
Okay.
When I was like, I don't know if he could fit that vibe, but maybe he can step up to the plate. He can step up.
Yeah, maybe with the right director, we might get.
Look, I like
a
Avon Jogia.
performance
I'm
out
an
of
Avon
it.
Jogia apologist.
I'm not.
I know you're
I
not.
don't dislike him though.
Okay.
I'm not like against him.
Alistair
so-
McConaughey was, but I think he might have turned over a new leaf, but hated him in Twisted.
That's funny.
And Victorious.
He's fine. I don't dislike him, but I don't know if I'd hire him. Sorry, Avon.
Couldn't tell you.
Avon?
I like him, and I like his book.
I've not read his book.
I almost paid $30 to go to the Strand to his book signing in 2019.
Oh, you should have gone.
I should have gone, but I was like being annoying, and I was like, I don't want to go alone, and no one at the door
I
would
would've
go with
gone with
me.
you.
Thank you, Ben.
You
Thank
should have messaged me and I would have taken a bus up.
Damn it. I did actually find out day of.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, but thank you anyway, and I appreciate that. Next time. Book number 2.
Do you have some older people on that list then?
I have 2 people who I would have cast 20 years ago. Or
Okay.
like
Or if they're
10
playing
years
an
ago.
older version of it.
Milo Ventimiglia.
That would slaughter.
Like,
Like Milo Ventimiglia, Gilmore Girls,
yeah,
post Gilmore Girls.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's fully, like, I think he's pretty perfect. And then
That's a good one.
another one, Bobby Cannavale.
Oh.
Again,
yeah.
years ago.
Our close personal friend. My close
Your
personal
close personal
Bobby
friend.
Cannavale. Not yours.
My snubber.
Your sworn enemy, Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, so, like, be grateful that I'm throwing you this bone, Bobby.
Yeah, you're giving him a role.
Yeah. Maybe
I really
look in my
like
direction
Milo
next time.
Ventimiglia.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you.
like that one. I feel like that's who I would pick.
Okay, great.
Because honestly, even now, like
He's not that
still-
old, surely.
he looks great.
Yeah.
He could easily play like a ladies' man
Uh-huh.
that is non-committal.
Absolutely. I see it. Jess coded.
So the person that I picked in order to getting that Oscar nom,
Yes.
and will probably, is I picked Dave Patel.
Okay, yeah. Good pick. I don't know if I want to see him as a ladies' man because I like him so
Currently,
much.
I feel like
He could do it.
obviously back in the day in our Skins era, he was not. He was a little nerdy boy.
Yeah.
But I think Dave Patel now easily.
He could
ladies'
definitely
man.
do it. Because I find him so likable. I don't want him to.
Exactly. That's why we want to give him those gritty
You're right, stretch
roles
him.
And I think he could easily do it.
And again, we have to American him up. There's no way.
That's true. I picked, I think, 3 non-Americans. So
Oh my God.
we got one more coming.
I guess I picked Margot Robbie as an option. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like, honestly, I'm mostly sold on Milo Ventimiglia.
From mine?
Just
In general?
in general. Yeah.
Is he our John Lothario?
I think he's getting hired.
Oh my God. Milo, congratulations.
We're going to send you an email after this. Don't worry.
Absolutely.
with all the
Come on the
details.
pod. Feel free to thank us in person.
Yeah.
We'll contact your
welcome.
agents.
Yeah.
And you're not the first. So,
Let's move on to Miss Eliza Pancakes.
I love Eliza Pancakes.
Eliza Pancakes is iconic.
But I actually have a gripe. As I was doing research, I had no idea about this. People hate Eliza Pancakes.
Yeah, people do hate Eliza Pancakes.
Yeah, people want her dead. Why?
Because Eliza Pancakes is annoying.
I'm
I actually
sorry
don't
she
know
hates
why
her
people want
husband.
Dead. Bob. She's not a looker, you know what I mean?
What are you
So-
talking about? What are you talking about? That sexy little
She's
bob,
got
those
her little red
stems.
bob with those glasses and that green tank top.
Ugh, red and green. I love Christmas, Ben.
So her characteristics in the game are materialistic, neat, perfectionist. And one might think she sounds quite like Nancy Landgrab. But the thing about Eliza Pancakes is
Loser.
she's a poor little girl. So
She's poor.
for her to have this materialistic like trait, she's like dreaming of. And her aspiration is actually the mansion aspiration.
Yeah.
So she just is dreaming of Nancy Landgrab's life, essentially.
And I root for an underdog. I
That's
root for an
valid.
underdog.
She's definitely an underdog, especially with all the hate she gets.
And also, in particular, this is actually on her little Sims page. I know her from the Dan and Phil sim play because she's obsessed with Dill Halter. Like, she follows him around. He'll turn around and she's just like there. She
That's
follows him home.
so funny.
She wants his girlfriend dead.
Oh my gosh.
And also, she
So-
apparently hates her husband in the world of Sims. Like, her and her husband fight all
Bob
the time.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
I did think I knew that.
Yeah. I also just love
she
the
also,
name.
I think, wears flip-flops,
She
which
does.
is just weird.
Hi. Let him breathe.
Let him breathe. Let the dogs breathe.
Let the dogs out. Who let the dogs
did
out?
you-
Eliza.
Who did you cast as Eliza Pancakes?
Okay, so Eliza Pancakes is allegedly a young adult. So
Yes. She's like a baby called Iggy or something like that.
Iggy Pancakes?
Iggy Pancakes.
Okay. I think I hate that. But I've got some options.
Okay.
So again, this is very specific and not applicable to now. But 20 years ago in 6 Feet Under era, I would like to cast Rachel Griffiths.
Okay.
Also just like looks wise.
How old is she?
Gotta be in her 50s.
Really?
I would say.
Yeah, she's 56.
Yeah. But give her a little bob from 6 Feet Under
That's valid.
and put some glasses on her.
I'm going to look at her 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Muriel's wedding was not 20 years ago. Oh my God, it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It was 30 years ago.
Muriel's wedding was a while ago.
I'm going to...
That was before 6 Feet Under.
No, 100%. I see it.
Thank
I
you.
see it.
The second I
like
saw Eliza Pancakes, literally my mind just went Rachel Griffiths.
No, that's a good one. The
Thank you.
unfortunate part is she's definitely too old now.
She's aged out.
Whereas like Milo could have played Don Lothario, but
Yeah.
I don't think now she can play Eliza,
Which is
unfortunately.
really sad for me. I'm not happy about it.
Maybe like in a future movie where Eliza is older.
Yeah. You're right. My next pick, she's also older. But like if she were younger, Kristen Wiig.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Right?
That would be an Oscar-nominated comedic performance.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then my like age-appropriate pick, I have two, but I'm
Okay.
gonna go with my first one, Joey King.
I might end the call.
Again, should have to put on an American accent. But tell me Joey King doesn't give Eliza Pancakes vibes derogatory.
She does.
That's what...
She's too young.
She is, I guess, but
I cannot believe you wrote that down.
I think, you know what's really influencing me? Her glam
What?
bot bob.
Oh my god.
That's Eliza Pancakes. Tell me it's not.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you. And wait, how we don't know how old Eliza Pancakes is. It just says young adult.
She's a kid. Yeah.
So that's 20s.
I guess she could do it.
She could do it.
I really don't want her to.
But she could do it. And you know what? She was in the act. She's been nominated for an Emmy. So this movie could be nominated for an Oscar.
You're the casting director that's like really trying to root for the underdog.
I'm her agent.
Yeah, she would kill. She's so good.
She's so
She
good.
can do it. She can do
I'd
it.
actually like to put it out there. I think if I were friends with Joey King, I'd have a good time with her. She seems fun.
I agree.
She seems nice.
Sabrina Carpenter loves her.
Exactly,
so
that's
why
the
don't we?
thing. And like some of her posts on Instagram are really funny. She doesn't take herself seriously. Her wedding looked beautiful.
It did look beautiful. I'll
But
give you
there's
that.
just something about her. I don't know what it is.
It's the acting. It's truly just
Yeah.
the role she's in and everything.
The kissing booth ruined her for me.
And the freaking glam bot.
Yeah. There was like I don't know, there was like a list of celebrities that give you the ick for no reason, and she was on there, and I was like, that's so accurate.
Some of the things that she has said just in interviews and stuff too, like, I do think she could be funny, but I also think I could be like, oh, really?
Maybe it's the delivery.
That might be it.
That's why maybe I find her funny on Instagram, because I don't hear her say it.
Because you're not hearing her say it, maybe.
But she's really close to
Please
her
tell
family.
me
It's
who
cute.
your other
Anyway.
one is. I need to.
Liv Hewson. I feel like they're like
Die,
a younger
Hewson.
Rachel. Hey. I feel like they're like a younger Rachel Griffith vibe.
Okay. No, I feel like that's.
I went with
the
redhead
best
and I
one you
ran with
gave. Liv Hewson would do.
I love
well.
Liv Hewson.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And I think that Liv Hewson would succeed at playing Eliza Pancakes.
I agree.
And we could maybe get an Oscar nominated.
100%. Liv Hewson never disappoints. They kill. They elevate things that are bad. Tell me I'm
I'm
wrong.
trying to think if I've seen like a bad performance.
No,
by them,
because
but
there
I
aren't
don't.
any.
I like Liv Hewson.
Even
so
that
I'm
stupid
that's a
Christmas
good
movie they
choice.
kill. Let It Snow.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
What a cast that movie has.
What a cast. So there we go. Also, if you have Santa Clarita Diet, they carry. They're so good.
I'm going to give the role to Liv Hewson, I think.
Okay, thank you. I picked
Um,
a lot of Australians, actually.
Yeah, I know. We get it. You're Australian.
In case you guys didn't know.
So my Eliza Pancakes, we need to get some red dye.
Okay.
And we also need an American accent. But I picked Lucy Boynton.
Okay.
So
Bob's there.
Bob is there. She's got the comedy mixed with a good, well-made movie chops. Like she's done it before. She can do it again. Like Sing Street,
Yeah.
incredibly well-made movie, and she's funny in it.
The politician, she's funny.
She's got the comedy chops, and I think she would carry as like a young mom
That's true.
who hates her husband and
sure.
wants to be like a rich woman. I think she would slaughter.
My only hesitation is that like she gives hot and popular.
Okay, that's the thing. Give her the bob and glasses that Eliza Pancakes
You can dress her
have.
down. You can dress her down.
She's gone.
That's true.
She is gone.
Yeah.
You're really just leaning into the politician Lucy Boynton.
That's
because
true. But
that
I
is
feel like
not the only
anything
Lucy
I see
Boynton
her
that
and she's
exists.
like hot and popular.
Because she's just hot in general, but like Hollywood is hot. So we're going to cast somebody hot as Eliza Pancakes, but we can
That's true.
totally pull her down.
Okay,
Trust
I
me.
don't see her as an underdog, but I know that she can do it.
But I don't know
trust
if
her
Eliza
acting
Pancakes is
choice.
really an
Chops.
underdog.
She doesn't think
and
she's an
that's-
underdog.
That's the thing is I was really running for this movie's getting Oscars. And
Yeah.
I was trying to get the actors that I feel like would give us that performance.
Okay. I also love
So that's why I
Lucy.
went with Lucy Boynton. I'm not married to that one either, but I do think that she would kill.
She would kill. And I love little Lucy.
So the next one is none other than Bella Goth.
Yes.
Bella Goth might be the most famous.
I think so. She's
Of
a little
the
bombshell as
townies.
well.
She's a bombshell.
She's a
married
brunette.
to Mortimer.
Our first brunette woman on the board.
She really is.
Yeah.
I
Minority.
truly think that if we were going to make a movie about The Sims regarding the lore, I would want it to be about Bella Goth.
I agree.
So in my head, when I was casting this character, I was like, this is going to be the lead. Like, this is who it's about.
Yeah.
So Bella Goth's traits are she is good.
Yeah.
She is family oriented. Mm-hmm. She's romantic.
Yeah, she is.
And she has the party animal aspiration.
Aspiration.
That's like her goal in life
Oh.
is to be a party animal.
Okay.
So
Like just like social?
she's a very, I don't know. It's weird because her traits give not interesting.
Yeah. But
But-
she is interesting.
She's a very interesting character.
She's a little vixen.
She is.
Also, her home is decorated gothically. Like she gives goth.
I remember in the original Sims game, it was like the mansion.
The
Bella
gothic
the
mansion.
Goth house
Yeah.
was the huge
That's what I think
mansion.
of. Yeah.
So that's what I also think.
Gothic
of.
vibes.
Well, do you know the lore that people have created regarding her?
Tell me.
So apparently in The Sims 2, the game started out with Bella Goth going missing,
Oh.
and then she hasn't returned. And so
Okay, Alison
apparently
DeLaurentis.
in Sims 4, it's like an alternate universe,
Ooh.
and that's why she exists there. The thing about Bella Goth is like that right there is a movie plot.
100%. That's
It's already
crazy.
written.
Yeah, like I want
So-
that.
I would love to see that. It's just such a weird. So apparently Bella Goth is still currently missing.
What?
Yeah.
Where the hell is she?
Where is Bella Goth? Where'd she go?
Oh my god, someone find her. Jesus.
I know. But yeah, it's
giving Carmen Sandiego.
That's Bella Goth. She's a hottie with brown hair.
Yeah.
She's got sexy little dress on.
Oh yeah, she does. It's red, right?
It's red, and she's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
a young adult. She's married to Mortimer. She has kids.
Yeah.
Who would you cast as the Bella Goth?
Okay. Now, these people are different ages, but they would give the same vibe in the role. So I put slashes.
Okay.
I also think it's probably too on brand and too obvious. So I'm not even going to like go hard for them, but this was my first instinct. Jenna Ortega / Aubrey Plaza.
I kid you not. I was gonna make a comment that said like somebody's gonna put
Yeah.
out Jenna Ortega as like the want for
Right.
her. I don't think that I see the visual
Yeah.
with both Aubrey Plaza and Jenna Ortega. I don't see the personality. I don't think that that's Bella Goth, especially as a party animal. I do not see.
I could see
Aubrey
Aubrey
Plaza,
more so.
nor- I can see Aubrey more so as well, but I still just I don't see the dry, sarcastic sense of humor as Bella Goth. But I
Okay.
mean, that could be an interesting take on her, I guess.
That's true. But also, like, I'm not writing for this. I just, like, had to put it down. It was my first thought.
I kid you not. That was my first thought too. I was like, somebody's gonna put it.
Yeah, that's why, like, I'm not 100% for it. I know one of my picks you're going to like.
Oh my gosh, who?
Well, I'm gonna save them for last.
Okay.
My middle pick, Camila Mendes.
Okay. See, I like that one more. She has the visual,
Yeah.
like the look similar to Jenna and Aubrey.
Yeah.
But I think she's got more of a personality.
Me too.
She could give us a performance. I don't know if she
love Camila Mendes.
is leading actress quality for a Oscar-winning movie.
I think she has the potential to be, and I think someone needs to give her that shot.
I think she needs to make her way there. I don't think she's there yet.
I think she's there. I've seen Upgraded.
I've seen Upgraded. She kills an Upgraded.
She kills in everything. Do Revenge. She makes that movie fun and enjoyable. She's carrying Maya Hawke on her shoulders.
Who isn't though? Everybody that's in a movie with her.
Amen. The entire cast of Stranger Things.
I need to see her in an Oscar-worthy performance before I cast her as Bella Goth.
She's got a new movie coming out. It's a little indie, but it's apparently
That's
going to be
good.
good. La Musica.
Okay.
It's written and directed by her boyfriend, but they weren't dating when this happened. That's how they met. So
Okay. I'll like to see it. Once I see that movie, I will come back and redetermine my decision.
I think it's coming out on Amazon Prime, so eyes peeled.
Perf.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my final pick. You know, I can't see them in an Oscar movie, but you might. It's Victoria Justice.
Shut up.
Vicky
Oh,
JJ.
she'd kill.
Right?
What do you mean Oscar performance? She gives nothing short of an Oscars performance. in
She is the
everything
life
she's
of the
in.
party.
She is
She's the afterlife of the party.
She would kill. If we're doing like a trashy teen movie,
Yes.
she would slaughter as Bella Goth.
100%. And I think put Avon Jogia in that movie.
Yes. Oh my God, that's it.
The Don
That's what's happening.
Lothario and the Bella Goth of the Netflix original teen movie realm.
That's what it would be. If
100%.
this was going straight to Netflix,
Yeah.
then we would put Victoria Justice in that role.
Yes.
And I'd love it.
Yeah.
So I did forget to mention that for Eliza Pancakes, I also wrote Lil Simsy.
Ben, I'm so serious. I thought that too, because like the little Bob. The little redhead Bob.
I know. She's got it down locked.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
looks wise.
That's the thing. I'm like, I don't want to necessarily say that, but like maybe she's Eliza's sister or something. She's just like that.
Or if Eliza isn't the lead, we're going to put Lil Simsy in as a little cameo of Eliza Pancakes.
Love. Or if they go the route that we don't want and we see someone playing with them, she has to be Eliza's player or something.
Yeah,
even though
would
like
that
that's
not
already made, but
be-
yeah.
That would be iconic.
100%.
I forgot to mention that. But
And
back to
that's
Bella
I
Goth.
had that full same thought.
Yeah, I wrote it down and everything, and I still didn't even say anything.
On the subway, I had an epiphany. I forgot to write it down.
So my Bella Goth, this was me thinking Bella Goth is the lead of this movie.
Yep.
And we're getting Oscars.
Okay.
I put Anne Hathaway.
Okay. I mean, yeah. She's a little brunette bombshell.
Bombshell, brunette, plays like the housewife that also loves to party. Anne
Absolutely.
Hathaway.
She can do it all. I can so see
So
it.
that's the thing is like Anne Hathaway really could probably do anything that was given to her. So
100%. But also, even if, whether this is an Oscar baity movie or this is trash, she's there.
exactly. So we could have Anne Hathaway no matter what.
Any
and
iteration
I
of
think
this
she would
film.
still deliver the performance of a lifetime.
I agree.
So
Take that.
yeah.
Take it.
And hire
Chew on
Anne
it.
Hathaway.
Yeah.
So who did you put for Bonehild? I need to know.
For Bernhilda, I had two options.
Okay.
One, Wendy Malick.
10 out of 10. No notes.
I want to go with her, but then I was like, I guess if we're going younger.
Why has she got to be younger? She's literally a skeleton.
That's so true. I didn't know age. I don't know. But look, Wendy Malick is who I want.
That'd be iconic.
Emma Stone. I just feel like she could do anything.
Oh, she'd be so funny. as
She'd be funny.
Bonehild.
Yeah.
I was thinking Emma Stone, redhead, Eliza Pancakes.
Honestly, yeah. Like Emma Stone House Bunny era,
Yeah.
Eliza Pancakes.
But she would kill as Bonehilda. That'd be like the comedy relief.
Yeah.
Would be Bonehilda.
Yeah.
Emma Stone as Bonehilda.
Love. Because
I
Bonehilda's
would
so
love that.
sneaky. We need
I
somebody
was
who can be
thinking,
sneaky
like,
and funny.
Somebody like Bag of Bones. Like, let's put Judi Dench in the role or something like that.
How dare you? Dame Judi Dench is a young woman at the start of her career,
Let's
in her
put
prime.
Buffy in the
Shut up. The second you said Bag of Bones, I said, don't you dare talk about my dog. Buffy is so young and vibrant.
Yeah, but
You're an
opposite
asshole.
day.
You're cancelled. How dare you? Put you in the role.
I would love that. I feel like I would kill as Bonehilda.
You probably would. Your little outfit right now is kind of giving Bonehilda.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is Bonehilda
Yeah.
here.
Remember when I thought it was Bonehilda?
Bonehilda.
Bonehilda.
So that's our cast. Any like fun cameos that you'd love to see in the movie? Somebody you want just to make a short appearance, actor-wise, not so much.
I was going to say, because I feel like we need, just like pay homage, we need some of the game players. We need a little Simsy. We need the little Simsies.
Yes. If they're
Perhaps we need a Dan and Phil.
especially one, I would like to know, is EA like assisting in this?
That's very true. I feel like surely. Margot
feel like
Robbie
it
knows
would
how to
be-
finesse a company.
Mattel.
Yeah.
And if EA is involved, they work so much with Lil Simsy as it is.
So she'll
Would
be in it.
love to
Yeah.
see her. She's already said that she would be very down and willing to do a cameo in the movie.
Oh my God, we need it. We need it. We need it.
It's like a necessity at this point,
Yeah.
I feel like. Same with the Lil Simsies, although they're a little new. So
But they have quite a few subscribers, right?
they're almost at 1 million.
Happy 1 mil.
They're so close. They're at like 960K or something like
Oh
that.
my God. Okay,
But,
40,000 people, go subscribe right now.
Please go subscribe to the Little Twinsies.
Because I know
they
40,000
need it.
people are watching this right now. So flock.
And once they get to 1 million, then they'll be put in the Sims movie.
I see that little milestone.
Somebody else that I put as a cameo, I did write down Little Twinsies and I wrote Little Simsy.
Absolutely.
But I want to see Margot.
I want to see Margot too. We have to.
I think just like one like funny little line, put
Yeah.
her in and get her out. I think that'd be great.
Get in, get out. Love that. I also, this isn't a person necessarily, again, this is very biased, but like in terms of like famous Sims that have been created, I want Dill Halter to just like be there.
That'd be funny if they could
Cameo
do
from
that.
The Sim. I don't want Dan and
Or-
Phil to be in it, but I want Dill Halter.
In the same vein of things, if they're not gonna do Lil Simsy,
Yeah.
they should do her like famous
Sim?
one, Stanley Humphrey,
Okay, yes.
who dresses in a hot dog suit.
Oh, iconic. Wait, actually I've
Because-
seen him.
Because the game, EA Games in their most recent Sims update created a item fully for him, for Stanley
Wait,
Humphrey.
really?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Because
Then yeah.
So he's famous enough to be in the game itself.
Okay.
So that'd be a fun cameo too. If they're not going to do Kayla, but I would prefer to see
Me too.
Lil Simsy in the movie.
Yeah. But I love the little famous Sim idea.
They better do cameos. That's like a
Yeah.
necessity for a movie like this.
I
feel
agree.
like.
Yeah. Well, like Barbie had them out the was like we know Margot has connections.
She's got them.
Yeah.
And like, we're talking connections here. We're talking about a girl who plays games on the internet for a living. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be that hard to track her down.
Come on.
It's not Meryl Streep we're talking.
No, but I would actually love to see her.
That'd be iconic. Bonehilda, Meryl Streep.
Bonehilda, Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep could, let's be serious, play any of these roles.
No, 100%.
Yeah. Chameleon.
Easy.
Done.
But no, I feel like that's a good fan cast. I feel like we're
I
gonna
agree.
send out some emails to some agents, to some
100%.
Margot.
Yeah.
Just give her a list.
We're going to start on the paperwork. We'll actually hop on as producers. We'll lighten
Yeah.
your load.
Just
Never
give
done
us,
it, but
honestly,
we're willing.
I'll do it for free. Just put my name on it.
Absolutely. I'll pay you.
I don't know when this movie is scheduled to be coming out.
That's the thing. If it's going to be like a massive thing, if they're going to like rid the world of the color green for a bit, make these crazy sets, I don't think we're going to see it for like 2-3 years.
It could be like a 2026 thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they've even said anything about when they intend
Yeah.
to
I haven't heard anything.
release
They haven't
it,
told me.
'cause- Yeah, they haven't let us know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It also apparently hasn't even been picked up by a studio.
Oh.
But I won't lie, with the amount of buzz it's already received since they announced it, it probably will be.
Margot's at the helm.
Yeah, it's Margot Robbie. Everybody's talking about it.
Absolutely.
Somebody's gonna do it. And it's got a big. The writer's got done quite a bit, so
Exactly.
I think Margot can get it out.
I'd trust her.
I think that's all we got for you today.
Yeah.
Let us know your fan cast and
let us know
comments.
who you agree with in the comments below. If you've got any alternatives,
who would you hire?
We're not open to listening, and neither's Margot. But write it down.
Yeah, unfortunately, we already sent the email to Margot, so we can't add anybody.
Yeah. But wish away.
Yeah.
Pipe dreams are still important. So
dreams are still dreams. So
exactly. Amen.
But yeah, on that, I think we'll see you.
It's time to be sick.
I think it's time to be sick.
I'm feeling ill.
And I think we will see you
next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.